We're getting some new insight on this video seen by millions of people around the world. A woman claims her daughter in labor was delayed care at a hospital in Mesquite, and she captured the incident on camera.
She sits down with our Brittany Moncrief to break down what she says happened.
But we want to be upfront and warn you, some of the video may be difficult to watch.
When shock turns to disbelief, and disbelief turns into anger, this soon-to-be grandmother's camera became her truth.
Because I had film and I showed the world
Are y'all for real right now?
what my daughter went through, what my grandson went through.
She have give birth in a chair. That's what it is.
I can't take her upstairs without.
It was the video that they believed.
When's your due date?
Right now.
Is your due
And now millions around the world have seen it too. Monday night, November 10th. Kashena Manuel says she was at home with her daughter Kiara when her water broke. She says they called ahead to the hospital, taking this picture, time-stamped at 11:43 p.m. while on their way. Kashena says Kiara's contractions were coming faster.
She went from 4 minutes to the car ride 2 minutes apart.
She says they arrived at Dallas Regional Medical Center in Mesquite just before midnight and saw two nurses at the emergency room entrance.
On the assumption they are waiting on us, when she realized my vehicle wasn't an ambulance, she told me that space was for ambulance only.
Kashena says she was then told to drive around to the opposite end of the hospital, and once getting there, she ran inside for help.
I was told there should be a wheelchair outside with the vending machines.
But she says there wasn't a wheelchair, and a nurse had to bring one.
I said, I need assistance with getting her. Are you not gonna help me? And she politely said no and closed the door.
Instead, Kashena says a security guard saw her and went to her car to help bring Kiara inside.
When we opened the door, she was on all fours and she was screaming.
Once Kiara was inside and after Kashena parked her car, she went into the ER.
I see her parked on the side, isolated, in pain, by herself, people behind the desk working as normal, as they didn't hear her. I walked up to them and I was like, what are we doing? She's in active labor. She is about to have that baby. And they said, we need the paperwork.
This picture at 12:15 shows them at the emergency room registration window.
And I look over there, she had the paper in her hand, arched like a cat, screaming. And I'm like, are you really wanting us to get this? And she's in labor. And that lady looked at me and she said, the quicker you sign, the quicker we can get her in the back.
Kashena says Kiara signed the paperwork and was taken to the triage area.
How many times have you been pregnant?
3.
This is your third pregnancy?
Yes.
You have 2 babies
It's
at
in
home?
my.
You have 2 babies at home?
She was just weakened.
Who's your doctor?
Lang is her doctor.
She had no power, no control over her body, her words. She was trembling.
When you found out you was delivering at this hospital, your ass should have changed doctors.
About 30 minutes after Kashena says they arrived at the hospital, Kiara is taken to labor and delivery at 12:29.
Oh, damn.
As soon as they pulled it shorts off, one of the nurses, she just froze. And at this point, she grabbed his head that filled her hand. He was not crowning, he was birthing. And she begged my daughter not to move.
At 12:35, Kiara's son was born.
It wasn't about my daughter, her pain, and worst of all, my grandson who had no voice. He wasn't even considered. I was in the emergency room. And it was paperwork over life.
Kashena says she's tried filing a formal complaint with the hospital management, but after 2 days, she didn't hear back.
He's eating well, sleeping well.
So she posted the videos to social media.
These are stories we hear and we read all the time. We know they're happening, but they don't hear us. This is not black against white. This is a system issue. That hospital, that's culture.
In a statement, Dallas Regional Medical Center says, at Dallas Regional Medical Center, the safety, dignity, and well-being of our patients are always our highest priorities. We are committed to providing compassionate, high-quality care to every person who comes through our doors, and we are reviewing this situation to understand what occurred. Due to patient privacy laws, we cannot share further details at this time, but our focus remains on ensuring that every patient receives the attentive, respectful care they deserve. We reached out to the nurse seen in this triage video. Her family told us she's been placed on leave and declined comment until the hospital's investigation is complete.
This was egregious deviation from the standard of care.
Dr. Jennifer Ashton is a nationally known board-certified OBGYN.
It's our job in medicine
who has delivered over 1,500 babies.
She says that she feels rectal pressure. What should have happened is that woman should have been put on a stretcher. Her clothes should have been taken off. I would have done what we call in the hospital setting, filled the boat. I would have had pediatrician there, an anesthesiologist there, a neonatologist there, if necessary, multiple nurses.
Dr. Ashton says that response helps prepare for any possible complications.
There could have been significant negative consequences to her and her baby because of the care that she did not receive. When someone comes in with a gunshot wound, are they told they have to fill out paperwork? I don't think so.
Y'all treat all your patients like this or just the black ones?
Not only was it inhumane, but it actually was dangerous.
I'm not sure when her due date is.
Her due date
I just
is
said
the
it was the 10th.
I think her due date is the 10th.
The goal is to do no harm, to look at the patient, and to treat the patient.
Twin nurse practitioners, Sharon Allen and Karen Staggers, have years' experience in the ER and with deliveries.
If a woman comes in and she's pregnant and she's in active what's called first or second stage labor, usually first stages of labor, that woman is immediately referred to an OB specialist in the hospital.
Both nurse practitioners and Dr. Ashton say this speaks to a larger issue in the U.S., maternal mortality.
Women are not taken seriously when they are in emergency medical situations, and black women are especially not taken seriously.
If we don't advocate for our patient, then who does?
For Kashena,
Helpless,
a mother watching her own daughter in pain,
because I couldn't do anything for her.
it's still difficult.
She sits and watches her son, and she would cry because if she moved the wrong way, he would not be here today.
The thought of what could have happened, even harder than what did.
Kashena says her grandson had a bowel movement during birth, and because of that, she said hospital staff had to drain fluid from Kiera before she was finally able to hold her son. Kashena says both mom and baby are doing okay. Now, Wednesday, Texas State Representative Retta Andrew Bowers says she met with other Texas House of Representatives and Dallas Regional Medical Center CEO and Mesquite's mayor to discuss this incident, its impact, and what steps are being taken.
If you'd like to hear more about what happened, we'll be airing Kashena Manuel's full description of what her daughter went through immediately after our newscast on WFAA+. If you don't already have our free streaming app, now's the time to download WFAA+ to your TV.